Fortnite is a free-to-play game developed by Epic Games and People Can Fly. It is playable on all platforms, including mobile, both consoles such as Xbox and PS4, as well as PC. Fortnite is most comparable to the Hunger Games since they both have the same objective of being the last man or team standing. Fortnite also allows a variety of customizations, from changing the outfit of your avatar to their back blings, gliders, harvesting tools, and emotes, which allow players to be unique and different. With Fortnite's weekly updates and constant release of outfits, players are kept entertained and allow them to be unique. Fortnite can be seen as a cartoon version of any type of battle royale, including the Hunger Games and H1Z1, since it only includes cartoon violence. Unlike other battle royales, which have gore and blood, and they tend to use words such as killing and slaughtering, where in Fortnite they tend to use more passive words like eliminating. The Fortnite community is huge and ranges from kids to adults. Fortnite also consists of many mechanics that are controlled by the player, such as aiming, shooting, bloom, and building. These mechanics can either win you a fight or lose you the battle. As the Fortnite community becomes more clever and intelligent, the competition level rises and it makes the game more intense. From the start of the game, competition wasn't very heavy, and through the few months that the game's been out, competition level has progressed and become much harder.
Fortnite Battle Royale is a free-to-play game available for PC, Xbox, and PS4, as well as mobile, created by Epic Games. It has gained a lot of traction on Twitch and YouTube, as many people are streaming the game on Twitch and YouTube and uploading videos to YouTube, making millions of people famous on the internet. In the game, there's microtransactions to purchase V-Bucks, which you could purchase cosmetic items that gain no advantage, as well as a battle pass that costs $10 that you can rank to earn as like other cosmetics. There in the game, there's multiple forms of weapons like assault rifles, shotguns, snipers, and rocket launchers, grenade launchers that have different rarities that you can find. With the rarities, each rarity that's a higher tier does more damage and like faster reloads and faster shooting time, and as well as better accuracy. In the game is comparable to H1Z1 and PUBG because of the battle royale aspect, but Fortnite is separated and is more favored because of the mechanic of building. So if you're not great at having gunfights, you could always build to have a better advantage with height. The game uses a shooting pattern called Bloom, where the bullets will have a randomized spread of a certain like size, where the bullets will always hit within that like reticle, but not always exactly where you're aiming. This can cause more randomness towards the game, which makes people come back to it more and more. The game also has it's a third-person game with third-person aiming, with no aiming down sights unless you have a scoped assault rifle or a sniper or a crossbow. The third-person aiming allows for harder gunfights farther away, but if you can like learn how to play the game, you can do much better than other players.
Fortnite portrays a similar message to most battle royale games and movies, which is the strongest and or smartest players tend to win. Epic Games created Fortnite because it's a universal game that is kid friendly and allows players, rich or less fortunate, to play. Fortnite brings a positive environment and teaches players teamwork and cooperation as well as team bonding through duos and squad games. Fortnite also truly brings the emotions out of players such as sadness, excitement, most commonly rage and anger. These emotions can be seen in YouTube videos and Twitch streams, where famous streamers or YouTubers tend to be in a gloomy state or sad whenever they lose a battle, or have instant gratification when they win, where they are happy, excited, and most importantly, Fortnite displays a major amount of positivity, which outrules any type of negativity within the community. These Twitch streamers such as Ninja and Myth, or YouTubers such as Ali, which promote Fortnite, teach players to think out of the box, to be frugal and humble. Within Fortnite, players are meant to think a few steps above their opponents, similar to chess, which is the part about thinking out of the box. Since if you're not thinking out of the box, or you're not thinking a few steps above your opponent, where your opponent is, you will gain advantages, either in building, aiming, or weapons.
What Epic Games tried to do with Fortnite was make a free to play battle royale game that almost anyone in the world can pick up and play. There's servers ranging from Oceania with Australia and then to Brazil and places around there like Ecuador and Bolivia. They also made it kid friendly so people of all ages can enjoy the game without parents having to worry about what their kids are playing and how graphic it is. And the Epic Games also made it easy to run on any computer or gaming console, as well as any iPhones from the 6 up, including the SE. This makes it a very popular game because other Battle Royale games like PUBG are $30, and many people don't want to pay $30 in the game they might not even like. So Fortnite, you can just download it, play it, and you don't have to worry about it being too graphic for your children, or worry about it being way too like hard for you to play from lag from being on a different server like H1Z1. This just brings in billions of people, or not billions, sorry, millions of people who just want to have fun with their friends and have a good time. So they also wanted to make an experience of gratification once you win a game, because there is no feeling in the world like winning a game with your friends. Just the overall excitement and fun that you've had doing it just makes people want to keep playing and get more, because like I said, there's no feeling like winning. And with the kid friendly thing, it's there's no killing or like um just like any really graphic blood or anything like other games. So it allows even younger audiences to play it, as it only has a teen rating because of the lack of brutality. In my personal opinion, I rate Fortnite Battle Royale at a 9 out of 10 because of the overall addicting gameplay and just the fun that the game brings with it. No matter how mad I get after dying or just getting killed by something that shouldn't have, I always come back because of the randomness of loot that you can get in a game that could just change the flow of how you play the game and how well you do. I also like the game because it's fun to play with friends and just have an entire night of just talking to them and having a nice time playing a game that you could play with up to 3 friends. Just the skins and cosmetics in the game really are like just fun to have because they all look really nice, and it's just very cool to see the new skins that they come out with every day, as well as seeing the like players that are new at the game and not have played about it. Seeing them get better is awesome because you just see how much they've improved, and they're just becoming better at the game, and it's just really heartwarming. Also, the the game modes that they come out with every other week or are just really fun because they have like different attributes that the normal game doesn't have, like all one type of weapon like explosives or snipers, or just like a faster moving storm, or even people having bigger teams like teams of 20 or teams of 50, where it's either 5 teams if it's 20s or 2 teams going at it, is just amazing and just so much fun to play.
Overall, Fortnite is a great game because it teaches players to think out of the box and other factors like teamwork and cooperation, which are key to success in life. These factors are also taught through our education system and through cartoons like SpongeBob and Tom and Jerry. Uh, the unique outfits that are also incorporated into Fortnite every 3 days allow players to be unique and different, but also gives an instant gratification feeling so strong that it makes them feel like they can conquer the world. Knowing this feeling, it is great, and it makes you want to spend more money on the game, almost like a drug, since it's really addictive. But in general, Fortnite is a really addictive game, and it's hard to get out of your head to some degree. But if I had to rate Fortnite, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Due to its addictiveness and how much fun you can have with friends or by yourself, and the instant gratification feelings you get by winning, and the different emotions that come out too.